Welcome to day 60 of AmyAllenTV. Today has been, I'm not going to say it was like a great day, like you know how when you're dreaming you think it's going to, just like day 60 is going to change everything and everything's going to be, it was just another day. With the exception of 7 girls in my home that decided that they wanted to eat popcorn and make tea and do all of this in my living room carpeted area. Other than that, everything ran smoothly, and I'm kidding, they were a great bunch of girls. They all got along beautifully together, and that made me very happy. And kind of glad it happened because I want to share this story with y'all for day 60. Chick comes over to my house to drop her child off, and she wants to talk and wants to hear some of the music. And so I shared with her some music, and she said, I want to tell you a story. She said, I was in Texas, and I needed a babysitter for my 2 children. And like any new person in town, I called everyone in my church, who do you use, who do you use, who do you use? And so I got this woman that everyone said was the best, and her name was, I think she said Ruby. If I've messed that up, I'm sorry. And Ruby comes and shows up, and she goes, I was kind of surprised at first. I thought, well, here's this spunky 60, 70-year-old lady. And I mean, just she took great care of the children, got to know us well and everything. And finally one day, I kept asking her, would she eat with us? Would she do this with us? She said, no, I brought my lunch. I brought my dinner, what have you. She said it would always be raw food. It would always be raw vegetables, raw fruits, almonds, those kind of things. And so one day as they got closer in their relationship and she had watched the girls a couple of times, she said, you know, I'm 92 years old. I've been eating like this for over 60 years. I have not had one thing processed, not one processed food in my body. And I mean, that to me is a testament to what we're trying to do here. So I've heard, that's enough on that story. I've heard from so many people today. I've heard from a lot of people who want to know what I've done and what kind of juice, and I'm just encouraging everyone to, number one, watch Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And then let me get out of town and let me come back, and then I will share with y'all what I've done. But if y'all will watch these AmyAllenTV program, y'all will know what I've done. Maybe not as much as someone that didn't have ADD as bad as I do. It probably would have been more methodical in trying to explain to y'all the process, but it is what it is. And you get who you get. You don't throw a fit, or that's what I tell my children anyway. So I spent today, I did week 5 of day 1 of Couch to 5K with Andrea, and I had to cheat because Andrea, when I was in, you know how some people only do things because they're with another person and then that other person leaves and they stay on the couch instead of Couch to 5K? It was just couch for her from the time I left Nashville. Well, she didn't tell me any of this. She also didn't tell me that when Tracy took over a wheatgrass shot for her, she chased it with a beer. She did not tell me any of this, and I still to this day have not brought that up to her and don't plan on it because I still would like to exercise with her from time to time. But anyway, she got off the couch today and kind of surprised and shocked that I was already on week 5. And for anyone that knows that app, you know that each week for 9 weeks you progress until you can run a continuous 5K. And so I was up to 5-minute walk, 5-minute jog, 3-minute walk, and on for the 30 minutes. And we had to cheat because of Andrea not doing what she was supposed to do while I was gone. And so she's actually like on week 3. And so I kind of finagled the chick a little bit, and we made it work for her. But I still appreciate her coming out and having exercise time with me. And then I took the kids swimming. So you could see the day has just been, you know, kind of weird and uneventful, and would have continued on whether it had been day 60 or whether it had not. Nothing has changed, except for I'm excited about in the morning. I'm going to have fruit, and for lunch I'm going to Nashville tomorrow instead of today, and I'm going to stop and have lunch somewhere that I can get some. Actually, I can't understand this. I'm going to have to do some more research tonight before tomorrow hits, and they want me to have a salad with lemon and olive oil. So I still don't know that I understand that. Then for dinner, I'm going to P.F. Chang's, and I've researched it last night, and I know exactly what I can have. I can have a serving of edamame. I can have a serving of Shanghai cucumbers, which are raw Japanese cucumbers that have been soaked in a type of soy sauce and sesame seeds. So, with that all being said, I think it's going to be a lovely dinner. I can't wait to taste those flavors. I am going to be watchful of my sodium. The thing about P.F. Chang and the hot and sour soup and everything is the sodium intake, and I'm going to have to be very careful and flush all this out really well with water, or I'm going to end up having that bloated feeling that I would like to try to avoid at all costs. So we have our day planned tomorrow with a fruit salad, and I don't know about lunch. I'll film from wherever we stop and end up and see what happens. Probably I hate to say the words Whole Foods because I don't know how much I trust their salad bar after it's been out for more than a couple of hours. So anyway, with that being said, I've gotten all your texts. I've gotten all your wonderful Facebook messages and those inbox messages that I've been getting from where people want to know, and it's a a little more personal than just, hey, tell me what you're doing, and it be available for everyone to read. So I want you to know that I appreciate all those things, and like I've said before, these next 60 days, we're going to switch our focus. Instead of being on a 60-day juice fast, we're going to eat raw as much of the time as we can and learn about carbs and learn about all that stuff, reintroducing that into my body and the side effects thereof, and continue on with the children. And I spoke with someone today, and I don't know yet what is worse. I think we just have to, with the children, have to just look at nutrition and teach them good nutrition, because I was talking to someone today, and her child is so unhealthy the other way that, she's so frustrated and so hurt on the inside, just like I'm frustrated and hurt on the inside because of my children's heaviness. She's the exact opposite, and we're all in the same boat in trying to figure out how to help these children. So, with that being said, the next 60 days we'll focus on the children and focus on teaching them about processed foods. I love that story about that chick that ended up being 91 years old and still boot scooting with kids. Stacy said she had no idea. I have 4 minutes. I knew I was going to talk a lot today. I have 4 minutes. And in those 4 minutes, I'm going to sing a song, because I've gotten so many texts about please sing more. And it's my favorite pastime, so I don't mind doing that for y'all. I'm going to sing a song I wrote. It's called Loved One. And today's my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Ashley. And this song was written for her, so I thought it would be a cool gesture to sing this on St. Patrick's Day. Well, I stood along the sidelines and watched you beat the hands of time. I've seen battles turn to rages, and you pulled through the fire just fine. And when a voice so strong said not to listen to what anyone had to say, thank God you did. That's why we're standing here today, 'cause the love won. And it's the most amazing thing. All we're seeing is believing. Just ask me, 'cause I've seen that love won. It turned the dark clouds away, and now it's all about sunny days. Your new life has just begun, all because love won. sorry, Ashley. Love has led you forget and given me the courage to forgive. There's a peace in our hearts that will now forever live, all because you taught the power of change, and thank God I believed. That's why I am proud to say that love won, and it's the most amazing thing. All we've seen is believing. Just ask me, 'cause I've seen that love won. It drove the dark clouds away, and now it's all about sunny days. Your new life has just begun, all because love won. And it's all about sunny days. Your new life, it's just begun, all because love won. I knew I should have cut my fingernails before I started this thing so that I wouldn't have messed up. All right, I've got like seconds left. Day 60. We did it. We made it. There's nothing else we can say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 190 pounds. Talk to you later.